Second Sight are fast becoming one of my favourite boutique companies at the moment. They've not released many movies this year, but the ones that they have done have been fantastic packages. I'm thinking particularly of the Extras set, or the Take Shelter set, or even The Changeling, which is possibly one of my favourite releases of the year, of a movie I had never heard of until I stuck on the disc. And the same applies to Long Weekend, a movie that I had never heard of before. It's an exploitation flick directed by Colin Eggleston, and it came out in 1979, and it's all about this couple, Peter and Marcia, who seem to have a kind of frayed relationship. Something is wrong and they're taking a break to get away from it. We never really find out what exactly has went wrong, but there is hints all the way through the movie until it finally reveals what has transpired in their relationship. And we have this couple who are kind of codependent. You know, that there is an aggressive, abrasive attitude between these two, but they're simultaneously drawn to each other and kind of fit together. And it's Peter's decision that they're going to go for a camping holiday. Marcia wants to go to a luxury hotel and just chill out, but he wants to take them out camping to an old beach that he used to go to and just be one with nature. Unfortunately, nature doesn't want to be one with them. And this does one of the things that makes horror movies for me just oh so much better than the rest of the genre, and that is it gives you two characters that you can really buy into, attune to, and discover their foibles, their faults, whatever's going on within their relationship, and it works within the context of the movie. I liked Peter sometimes, I hated him others. Same with Marcia, liked her sometimes, hated her other times, because these are real people, or that's how they're portrayed, and that's how they feel when I'm watching the movie. These are real, actual individuals, and it's just the smallest moments. It is primarily all through the movie. It is these two characters. That's who we are there with, and we get to see their every moment, their every interaction, what's working for their relationship, what isn't working, how they can be madly in love, and then the smallest thing makes them fall out. And you really have this relationship drama. This movie is primarily a relationship drama, but then there's the horror element. And it's one of those unnerving, unknowing what exactly is happening horror moments. I'm thinking of The Birds, Hitchcock's movie, where nature turns on humanity and then all of a sudden just stops and goes still. There's no rhyme, no reason, no why. It just is. All through the way through this movie, you get to see Peter and Marcia's treatment of the land, how they litter, kill animals, just hunt things for the fun, and genuinely don't look after their environment, and things become odd. And it's all through a score. The score is rather tense and tertiary and just kind of weird and wacky and obtuse, and creating all these kind of odd sounds, and then it will focus on scenes of animals just being animals, but they seem very threatening and very dark and moody. And we have this feeling that this couple are sort of reconnecting some points, kind of breaking further apart at other points, but nature is all the way around them, judging them, watching them, waiting for its moment to strike. And it's terrific. It's one of the best movies I've seen this year. I haven't heard of this one before, but I deeply loved this movie. I loved the characters. Like I said, I loved how they felt real, and I loved the unease that the movie created for you, that real tension, the suspense of what is going on, what is going to happen to these people. Is anybody going to get away? Are they both going to get away? Is the relationship doomed? You have all these facets going along in this movie where plot is not important. There is really no plot to the movie, but it feels complete. It feels like you've heard a story, and it feels very worthwhile. I think it was a great movie. It's something that I am going to tell everybody about, urge people to go and watch and check out, and it's one that I am going to watch plenty of times throughout my life, because I just thought it was fantastic. I suppose we better look at the disc as well. It should be said that the transfer was fantastic on this. It looked pristine, enough grain, it felt very film centric, and it had no sort of obvious flaws that I noticed. Now, I'm not the most critical of person when it comes to transfers, but this was fairly good in my eyes. So we get an audio commentary with the executive producer and the cinematographer, which is very insightful. It's two people that obviously have a deep love for the movie, and it shows throughout their conversations. Then we have Nature Found Them Guilty. It's a panel of critics just discussing the legacy and talking about the movie. It's 24 minutes in length, and I found it rather fun, kind of breezy. I like these people. They seem to have some smart opinions about the movie that I hadn't thought of while I was watching it. There is uncut, not quite Hollywood interviews. Now, Not Quite Hollywood was a documentary that came out in the mid-2000s all about the sort of legacy of movies from Australia, the ones that really hit the mark, ones that are still in the zeitgeist today, and this is just like full uncut interviews from that. It's just about 18 minutes in length. We get a 5-minute audio interview with actor John Hargreaves, and that's with stills as well that play during this interview, which are fairly interesting. Just a small tidbit with the man who's passed away now, but it's nice to have that little addition on the disc. It's got the original theatrical trailer, it's got subtitles for the hard of hearing, and this disc is out on the 5th of November, and I can wholeheartedly recommend this thing. It is a fantastic disc, fantastic package, and something that you should be picking up. Like I said, one of the best movies I've seen this year. Can't wait to go back and check it out again. I'd love to know your opinion of The Long Weekend, so let me know in the comment box below, and I'll see you next time on Man vs Film.